met him and I was introduced to him and I was introduced to because he doesn't need any makeup anyway, by the way, but you know. But the story that was beautiful for me is his loyalty, because the boy that I met, that his makeup artist, is the son of his original makeup artist that worked for you for 30 years. And that is incredibly admirable, to have somebody work for you for that long, and then to take his son. Obviously the father retired, and you took his son under, so I commend you for that, honestly. Big respect for that. I just want to, there's a few questions that are here that I think the audience is going to want to hear, but there's something that I want to, your name is Shah Rukh Khan by birth. My Twitter has exploded since you put my name in your Twitter. And I've seen everything from King Kong to Badass Kong or whatever, Badass Kong. Hold on. Unless this is too personal a question. Yeah. We'll be here on. What is the name that your friends call you?
It's very strange. I don't have a nickname, but when people feel very close to me, they just call me Shah.
Shah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shah. So I will call you Shah.
Please do.
Okay. Shah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. This is so exciting. Shah, your work has been so diverse. I know in your first few movies you were a villain. We talked about that earlier. But even before that, not only did you do serial television, but you also did the theater. Do you remember the moment? Because I was 10 years old when I knew I wanted to be a director. I knew it, and I thought about it 24 hours a day, every day until it happened. What was the one moment, go back in your life, that you thought, this is what I want to do?
I'm actually, Brett, first of all, really thank you. I'm a big fan of his work.
Thank you.
And I'm being honest. I'm not just saying it because we met. I heard of him once, and we spoke on social media once. And I love the cinema he does. And today he's casting with Jackie Chan in his next film. This is the biggest moment for my life. My management is right now doing the agreements and all, so we're finished. But I was very young. I didn't know I'd be an actor. I wanted to be a sports person. I wanted to either play football or cricket or hockey, field hockey. And then, like you just mentioned, my parents passed away, and I didn't know what to do really. I was studying I'd done sciences, then economics, and then masters in journalism and mass communication, and I didn't know where to go. And I remember doing a TV series called Fauji. Lots of them are being very kind, but they were not even born then. Yeah, right. Okay. Some of them are just being sweet. Their parents have told them about Fauji, and I did that. And I remember I was driving in a three-wheeler. We have auto rickshaws in India. When you do rush hour, you have to have a chase in an auto rickshaw. Yeah.
Okay.
And we call them choochs, and rickshaw and scooter or whatever. And so they're three-wheeled, and there were two ladies sitting in the auto rickshaw, the back seat, and both of them looked extremely grumpy. I don't know if they were mother and daughter, or whether they're two women seeing the same man, but they were extremely grumpy. They were like that. They were very grumpy. And I remember it's very hot in Delhi, and my scooter was next to theirs, and suddenly both of them looked at me, and they screamed out, Abhimanyu Rai, that was my name in the television series, and they said, Abhi, and they started smiling. And at that moment I realized that if I can make two grumpy women smile, I can make more grumpy women smile too. But they didn't know me by name. They called me by the character name, and that's the first foray into kind of being recognized. But the smile that came into their eyes, and even today as I sit here, I'm nice things are being said about me. Kavita mentioned, you said, everybody talks such wonderful things about me having worked for 25 years. But the simplest part of my life is, I just hope, like tonight here, before everyone leaves from here, that they get that one little smile, go back home, and that's all I want to do.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And your films have brought so much joy to people, so much happiness, and similar to someone like Jackie, you really are the ruler, and I know why they call you king, because you really are so involved in the production process. Movies are not just a job for you, it's a life. And knowing your inspiration is putting that smile on people's face. It's almost as if you discovered maybe later on in life, after you went through that journey, that you knew this is what I can do very well. I can make people smile. I can make people laugh. What for you, because you've done, I think, 80 films?
Yeah.
Around 80 films?
60 full length, yeah.
Okay. What is the role that you haven't done? What is the character that you haven't portrayed that you always thought, you know what, this is something that I like? What would be the challenge for you?
You know, when I started off right in the beginning, I remember this director who I won't name, but very sweetly he called me to his office and he said, you know what, I'm very excited. He was a very big director, and I met him. I was new. I just started working, and he looked at me and he said, you know, I find it so exciting that I can work with someone like you. And I was like all chuffed and all, yeah, Mike, really, you know, he's already heard about what a great actor I am. And he looked at me and he said, you're so ugly. It's so interesting you don't look like a hero, and you don't have a chocolate face, and you don't look like a regular handsome guy, so it'll be so interesting to put you in different roles. I mean, I just love the fact you're so ugly. And he kept on, and honest, I won't name him now. But I was like, you know, do I take this as a compliment? Do I take this as a put down? Does he really find me interesting? And that's the day I realized that whatever role I'm offered, I'm just gonna jump into it. I'm not gonna ask, because before everyone realizes I'm ugly, I should just do all the films, right? So I remember this movie I did, and everybody had rejected the film, thankfully, and everybody, there was Bazigar and Dar, and nobody was touching that film. So when they called me for the film, like it used to be like this, Brett. They would call me, and instead of behaving like a star and take a chance with it that they won't cast me, they said, Shahrukh, present, sir. And she said, are you gonna do this film? And I remember this movie I did called Dar, in which I say, I love you, Kiran. And so for me, it was whatever role is offered to me, I'll keep doing it. I've done bad guys, I've done good guys, I've done wimpy guys, I've done tough guys, I've done the lover boy, now it has become genuinely that after 25 years, whatever role you give me, whatever job you give me, I will go there and do my best, because I want that one director to be convinced, look, I wasn't as ugly as he thought. I'm kind of okay, so there's no one role that I want. Like all youngsters, I'm sure there's some aspiring actors and actresses here. You know, it's always, I want to play a mad guy. You know, I want to play a guy who's specially challenged. You know, all that. I let go of that. I my experiences, try and put them in whatever role, and I know fully well, perhaps I'm not the most competent of actors, but I try my best. I just try to put in life into it and hope something goes right. And you know,
what humility! What humility! What humility! Yeah. What I am, and one of the other reasons I'm here, why I'm very excited, what I'm very excited about, and I was also surprised because a lot of Bollywood actors, I hear them talking about, oh, I want to be in a Hollywood movie. I want to do that. I want to drink. But you are one of the only actors that really hasn't jumped in to the Hollywood world and not tried to, and you were picky. I know there's parts that you were offered. I know other filmmakers that, oh, I want to put Shah Rukh Khan in a movie, and I'm sure they sent you the script. But I will tell you, I know, because when it's outside, when you give to your audience and to your fans around the world, you want to give them all of you. when you go into a Hollywood, and Jackie Chan had the same feeling also, you know, and he had very bad experiences early on with Cannonball Run and movies that he did. But I will say this, I'm happy and proud that you didn't do that, because now I have a chance to put you in a Hollywood movie. And I promise you, I'm not going to let you down and just give you a cameo or a 5-minute part. I'm going to make you, because for me, it's always a character. It's at the first about character, right? The reason I've been able with great actors is because I've always created great characters for them. Great characters. And thank you. Yeah, baby. Or something else. Who knows, you know? But
Guys, he'll have to put in a song and nuts, right? You have to tell him that. He doesn't know.
no, you guys got me so energized. I have to say one thing. When I was younger, you can look on the internet, one of my closest friends was Michael Jackson, okay? I told you this before. And Michael and I would dance for hours, okay? Okay? What I wanna do is, just for a moment, just because this crowd is so great, I've never really seen it live because I was practicing it. No. I want to, just for 1 second, please, just for this audience and for me, really, I want to see the hero move. I'm sorry. No, what is it called? What is it called? The hero move?
I'm gonna, because see, if he's making the film with me, I have to. So there's this movie I did just recently, and there was a song I did in called Lungi Dance. So it's nothing like Michael Jackson's dance. So none of that stuff happening and all that. So this one is just here. So do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance.
I have to say something, ladies. Ladies, not only can he dance, but he smells delicious. Delicious. Unfortunately, none of you are going to get close to him tonight. But if you could, I promise you it smells very good. Okay? So let's get serious. Let's get serious for a minute. Just really quick. Really quick. Hold on. I just want to talk about a few things, okay? I want to talk about a few things. One is, okay, you've made incredible efforts in natural disasters, in philanthropic causes, for children's education. What is the cause that is closest to your heart? Because I'm sure everybody in the world comes to you and says, Shah Rukh Khan, we need you. We need your name. And I've heard for years the generosity that you've given personally and with your time, not only with money but with the time. What is the one cause that is important to you?
You know, for years, because, and I'd be really honest, this is the one thing. I have 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter, and the only work, I don't want to leave any work for them to carry forth. They should do what they wish to, whether they want to be in films, they don't want to be in films, and it's their life. But there's only one thing I want to leave back for my daughter especially, and it's very close to my heart. So last 2-3 years, she's only 16 now. So when she was younger, I have bored her with these meetings where I've sat her down. I have always believed that what I've achieved today is because for the last 25 years, some of the most beautiful, talented, hardworking ladies, and this goes on from my mother, my sister, my wife, now my daughter, and all the actresses who work with me. They have been extremely kind to me. And they are the most beautiful women in the world, I believe. And then there is a set of women who have been extremely been mistreated, have been unfortunate, to have faced atrocities which have destroyed their face. They are acid attack victims. And to me, I want to dedicate the rest of my life, honestly, and then pass it on to my daughter to look after. That's the one thing I'd like my children to carry forth, is to look after these women who I truly believe are the most beautiful women in the world. Wow. So I'd like to look after them. I want to rehabilitate them, try and figure out jobs so that they work on their own. They're not dependent on anyone, including me or anyone with the organization. I want them to, as much as we can, and I'd make this appeal here in America because I meet so many doctors, like your friend, we met. Some of the best Indian doctors in the world are working in America. And whenever I meet them, they keep saying, what can we do back for India? And that's one thing I'm going to request all of them personally also whenever I meet them. Come and help me reconstruct their faces again.
Beautiful.
And do it. And genuinely, this is the I don't even think it's a cause, because I don't think anything I do is for a cause. I do it because I want to and I love it. It gives me satisfaction. This would be the most satisfying part of my life, when inshallah I'm able to look after these beautiful women and look after them.
Well, God bless you for that. And I will say this is an important, I think, valuable lesson, because Shah Rukh Khan's has a blessed life, has an incredible career, but giving back, I think, is as important to you as is having that career. So you can have the aspiration and the dream to be successful and to live this life and make a lot of money, but if without giving back, life could be empty. It could, without that. So giving back, I think you have a full life, and you're very blessed for that. So God bless you, and for the work that you've done in this. I think I have another question that's leading into that. Do you think that film can impact change? What is the power of film that I want them to understand and feel? How important is film to you, not just for entertainment purposes, but to impact? The film that we're going to see tonight has an incredible social message, and I want to see what your feelings are about film like that.
You know it better than me. There are different kind of films. One are purely for entertainment. You and I, we both have done those sorts. Then there are certain films which filmmakers like you and otherwise, like Karan in this case, they come up with a thought, they believe whatever's happening. I think 99% of times films reflect the society we live in, and the only thing that cinema does is make it larger than life and bring it to forth. So even a movie star like me, everyone who meets me first thing, they say, oh, he's so small. Yes, I am. Yeah. You're very thin, right? There's so many ladies who come and tell me that. You should eat a little more. So when you put me on a screen like this, and there's a theater, there's a darkened room, and the whole vibe, the feeling, it just makes you look larger than life. So all the things that exist in society, cinema, somewhere down the line is just putting it forth in front of you, larger than life, for you to notice it. I'm not going to say that cinema will change lives, but if you can imbibe something from the society that is being reflected through the cinema to you, and kind of understand it, take it back home individually and say, okay, this thing really matters, and if it matters, my thought process should be a certain way, which it never used to me before, which it never used to be before I saw the film. So I think somewhere down the line, all cinema basically for entertainment, happiness, smiles, and everything, but there will be cinema which will impact you, which will show you the society that you live in, and perhaps you can take back home a little. I always say this: every movie, or at least most of the movies, should have something to take back home from a theater, a little more than just an empty pack of popcorn. So if you take it back home, think about it, talk to your children, to your friends, family, or discuss it in the car. It is going to bring about a change. I don't know how impactful a film, I wish it was. I'm sure you wish it was. I wish all the filmmakers wish it was, that one cinema comes and changes everybody's life. But I think in its small, simple ways, it does permeate or let you have a message which exists in your society, which perhaps we could miss out in our everyday life. So I think cinema is important, and especially when you have a festival like San Francisco, where they bring out more meaningful indie cinema, I've been made to hear, that does deal with a lot more important issues than perhaps the heavy duty over the top commercial cinema. That's for entertainment, but these films do and are made by people who feel for things. So you should hear them out, listen to them, and perhaps take back home something and teach it to others. So it has a huge impact on society, I think, yeah.
So we talked a little bit also about the fact that, first of all, you are a global brand, you're a global movie star. Bollywood, has a huge fan base, the diaspora around the world. But I know that it will take a person like you, I believe, and also in the fact that you've been selective and haven't took away by doing a Hollywood movie, by not just doing it just to help the Hollywood machine have an audience in Bollywood as well. If they want to get that box office, you know that it happens a lot in China. They'll do a big movie, a Hollywood movie, and then they'll put a Chinese actor, you know, in the movie in a small part, a big star on the poster in China. They'll be this big on the poster in America. They'll be this big, and you haven't fallen for that, and I have great respect for you for that. But I think there is an opportunity in my mind, knowing the uniqueness of Bollywood films and how unique they are to the culture. Like you say, they represent the culture, they represent the people. But do you have any ideas of how to take a Bollywood movie, okay, and bring it to a wider audience? How do you adapt it? Because it can work reverse, meaning if I find a movie and I want to put a Bollywood star in the movie and open it up, it wouldn't just be just to get the box office in Bollywood, it would be to reach that culture, to reach those people, to reach a global audience. And you are a global star. And ultimately, the world, through the globalization of film and the nature of it, there will be a global audience for Bollywood movies. But what is the key ingredient for you in your mind that can make that happen?
I think the two parts. First, the diaspora, everybody from South Asia, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all these areas, even the Middle East and Morocco now. I think where our cinema has gone, because of course the cultural unitedness. We all kind of have a similar kind of family backgrounds, the way we believe, rituals. So I think one part to it is that all the people here in San Francisco, in this auditorium, everywhere around the world, I think somewhere down the line, our cinema it kind of keeps them in touch with back home. You know, it reminds them of things that they've left behind in search of brighter future here and elsewhere. And somewhere down the line, what keeps them bound to Bollywood cinema, Indian cinema, is the traditions. You know, the basic, simple messages of hope, goodness, family ties, love. So I think for it to, and I also feel the Western ideology and culture is so different from all that. To me, that is the USP of Indian cinema. You know, to be able to bring that back, the old-fashioned love story, the old-fashioned love
Romance,
with parents and romance, and you know, and a message of hope. You know, values. And we come from areas, you know, where we all have struggled hard. All these people here, if not them, their parents before them, each one of them has struggled very hard to come here and become. And genuinely, the reason South Asia and Indians are known is because of these people here. You know, they are the ones who have called me here. I'm sure the Frisco Festival has called me. You have been kind enough to come. But if it wasn't for them, I would not exist. And the bottom line is, I think that's an ideology which will work in the West too. The second part is that our films are a bit long. We have an intermission, and we have 5-6 songs.
Yeah.
And we do break out into dance like Michael Jackson with you. But we just do it whenever we feel like. We are a happy culture. We just need an excuse to dance, you know. In India, we don't need nightclubs. We just need an excuse to dance. So we can start. I've done some strange ones, you know. You just look at a girl, she going and is in high speed, you know, and the camera's cranked up. You look at her, Lanka, and say, "Come on, let's dance," and we all dance. And everybody out in the traffic lights comes out. To me, when I saw the first sequence of La La Land, it seemed like a Bollywood film. Everybody just comes out and on the cars, and everybody is dancing and all. So yeah, like Chaya on the top of a train. Yeah. So we dance everywhere. So I think somewhere, respecting that we are still in the era of musicals. If we have to have a global audience, I think the screen playing, I always tell people, if I'm invited to your party, I need to respect the dress code you tell me to wear. Okay. So if you tell me to come in a black tie, I will come in a black tie. I will not be somewhere disrespecting you by saying, listen, I'm going to go in shorts, man. I'm cool like that. I'm a rock star. No. Yeah. So if we have to be invited to the party internationally, then we need to follow the dress code. So I think we'll have to shorten the films And I think some of the song and dance will have to be specifically put into musicals. The other films will have to use music like Western films do. And yes, and there is a whole idea of, you know, should the films become more realistic? I think not. I think, you know, I think I think it's all right to keep the films over emotional, traditional, and talk about.
If you'd like to open up to the audience.
Go ahead.
So
go ahead, finish. Sorry.
Yeah, so that traditional part will have to be retained because I
Yeah.
think that's the USP
Yeah.
of our culture, the way we tell the story.
Yeah.
And maybe the dress code
Yeah.
will have to alter. And I think Hollywood can help
Yeah.
Indian films in a big way.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people come here and work. I think the one thing we need to take away from Hollywood, whenever I work with studios, I don't want the money. I always request them, can I have your screenplay writers?
Yes.
Can I have your dialogue writers? Can I get the dress code
And the
of my
history in
cinema writing?
India, there's so much opportunity there because the stories. We were talking about the story of Eklavya, which is my
Yes.
Indian name. My Indian name is Eklavya, by the way. Okay.
I'll pronounce it for them. He means Eklavya, yeah, Eklavya. Yeah.
Okay. So, the richness of the history of India and the stories that are in the culture run so deep that there is an opportunity for writers to go and dig into this history, dig into this culture, and create stories from the mythology.
You know, absolutely. I mean, the greatest story ever told in the world is Mahabharata and the Ramayana, and so many others. And so many others. So many cultural
Yeah.
stories that can just come out, and you know, the world will love to see them.
Yes.
But yes, we need to screenplay them in the way
Yeah.
which I think is extremely scientific. It's fantastic in Hollywood. It's brilliant. I think
Yeah.
the writing, you know, I hear you have schools and stuff. I
Yeah.
think that part we need to take back home India, and you know, kind of that's the only way we'll make
I
it.
think what Hollywood has, and it exists in other countries in the world, but what Hollywood has really, or what the United States has, is really their education system for writing and for creating stories. USC, UCLA, New York University, where I went, NYU Film School, UC Berkeley, yeah. And I think there should be a cooperation between the education that is given here and then over there, training young filmmakers and the desire to create in India. But I want to add one thing. I just came up with a brilliant idea. I just came up with a brilliant idea, or at least I think so as myself. When you said when you're invited to the party, I have to tell you, one of my favorite movies of all time is The Party. Are you familiar with The Party? Okay. So The Party is a very old film where Peter Sellers, who's an English brilliant actor, are you familiar with The Party? Okay. So The Party is a very old film where Peter Sellers, who's an English brilliant actor,
She's not saying it to you.
oh, she wasn't saying to me. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, I'm sorry. So Peter Sellers is a white man who changes into an Indian, and it is one of the funniest films of all time. I don't know if you like the film or not.
Yeah, I know the dialogues. It's there's one amazing dialogue. He keeps saying birdie num num,
Birdie num num, birdie num num, birdie num num, birdie num num. But I just got a flash, and I thought how brilliant it would be for you to play a white man. Come to America, and you don't like that? Okay. It's just an idea. But the big idea, hold on. The big idea, we reveal that he's a beautiful Indian man before the end, and we see what a handsome, gorgeous, sexy, handsome man he is. Okay, let's open up to the audience because you guys are very hungry for this. Okay, so how do we do this? Turn on the lights. Okay, wait, stop. I have to control this. This man right here, hand him a mic. Hold on, I will pick you. Let him speak. Give him the microphone. Sir, go ahead. Just scream the question. Oh, sorry.
There are two audience mics, so
Okay.
everybody please take the mic, say your name.
Where are the mics? Where are the mics?
Your left aisle, left aisle on your center. Left aisle in the center.
Hey Shahrukh, I am your big.
Where are
Okay,
you?
you
Straight.
We are in your left aisle,
So
about
you,
halfway
yeah.
up.
So
Left
if
aisle,
it's,
about
if it's
halfway.
my left,
Yes, your
yeah, okay. So
Okay.
everyone, please say your left and okay, sorry.
Your left,
Turn
about
on the
on
audience
the
lights.
aisle, on the aisle, about halfway up.
Okay, I think I got you. Yeah. Yeah.
You got me?
I got you. Yeah. Either
Yeah.
that or you're eating something.
One of my dream has been to just meet you and to see you. I'll start with my question. So, I'm a bit nervous. Sorry. My
Will you
question
please
is,
say? Will you please say your name?
my name is Saurav.
Hi, Saurav. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. It's been my dream. I'm very good. Yeah. So my question is, how do you keep your confidence in the bad times, or how do you keep going on when you are struggling with your real life? How do you keep smiling when so many people are watching you and you are having bad days or whatever? How do you keep going through your loss?
I'm an actor. But honestly, because you know, I have reached a space in my life where I understand that the youngsters who would like to know that. So very seriously speaking, whenever I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling down. Mostly it is when my films don't do well and I'm not able to make everyone happy with it. I do lock myself in a bathroom and cry it out. And to men and women, it's all right to cry it out once in a way, or as often as you want. It's all right. Get it out of your system. And two things you have to remember, and I say this again and again, that success and failure both are transient. They are not going to be everlasting. So go cry out aloud inside your bathroom, come back, and it won't follow you again and again, losses, and even success. So go out and do that party, but don't expect the party to continue unendlessly. It will end sometime. So be realistic, go out and keep working, and it gets better, sort of.
Good advice. Good advice. Okay, where's the other mic? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
We've got a
Where's
quick-
the other
Right
mic?
here.
Right here. Guys, right here. Talk. Hold on, guys. Calm down. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
We've got a
Where's the
question
other
right
mic?
here.
Right here. Guys, right here. Talk. Hold on, guys. Calm down. Go ahead.
Hello Shahrukh bhai, my name is Khan.
Hi,
Literally, my name is Mohammed Khan.
Wow,
I
lovely.
flew all the way from Los Angeles to see you here now, and then I came in January to see you at Film Fair as well in Bombay. You are a great inspiration. You make everyone proud. You make India proud. You make Hyderabadi proud. You make Muslims proud. You make Americans proud. You make us proud as a citizen of the world. We adore you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
My
Thank you
question
very much.
is, if I were King Khan and you were the Jabra fan, what would you want of me?
That's funny.
I just want a hug. That's all. I need nothing else. That's it. Okay. I mean, you can make do with a hug with her right now. But no, I will do it. I will do it. I just want to request you. I know I'd like to meet everyone. I'd like to hug everyone, chat with you all, and we'll do that. But if in this question answer we do it, then we just have to end it. I'll do it. I'll meet you, Mohammed. I'll remember you. I'll find you, and I'll hug you.
Wow. Okay. So we've been here for a very, very long time. Hold on. We've been here for a very long time. First, I want to thank the San Francisco Film Festival for having us come tonight. First, okay? I want to thank the generosity of this great man for coming here and sharing his time with you, okay? For inviting me and having the pleasure and honor of sharing the stage with this great man, King Kong, and I call him Shah. And I want to thank everybody here for coming, for your passion and your enthusiasm and your love. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Brett Ratner. Thank you, Shah Rukh Khan.
I just want to thank. Before I leave, seriously, you know, I am personally very shy and awkward in places, and I met Brett. He made me feel at home, and it felt like I've come to family here in Hollywood. Thank you very much, Brett, for looking after me. Thank you, Noha. And I know this seems too short. All the boys and girls here, and I'll come back. I'll come back. Thank you, Sadaji. Sat Sri Akal. To everybody up there also, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
And I know I can't perform for you. You'll have to make do with the film that comes. But before I leave, I'll say a dialogue from my last film, so it seems like I was here live. Okay, from Rais is okay? Okay, that one for you. Okay. अम्मी जान कहती थी, कोई भी धंधा छोटा नहीं होता और धंधे से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं होता. Thank you very much for being here. I wanted to sit down here and watch the film with you guys if I can. So I'll be here. Otherwise, whenever I'll give you all hugs. Don't worry. You know, the San Francisco Film Festival people haven't told you the ticket includes hugs. So I will meet you after. So I'm going to meet you after the show. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you, and I love you very much. Thank you for being here. And thank you once again, the Frisco Festival. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Noah. Thank you very much.